And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby. And I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
I feel strong. I feel powerful.
You a liar.
That's a lie. You down bad, sister. This is a married woman, for the record, before we start diving deep into this one. Married woman, pregnant by her boyfriend, not her husband.
And she's getting congratulations by her peers and elders. But Nick ain't married to nobody. He out here living a single life. And yeah, let's play that what if. If it was a sister out here living like this, and they have, y'all congratulate them, tell them enjoy their liberation and freedom. That's sick. A married woman having it, and it's being broadcasted across the globe. And they're saying, congratulations, you're a harlot.
Yeah, and with Cardi B, this whole situation, first of all, it is super janky. She has like a lap baby I don't even think that baby's even 1 yet. And now she's pregnant with the new baby. The divorce isn't final. It looks like a hot mess. And Stefon, I think he's having paternity suits. And then there's somebody else who's pregnant right along with Cardi B. So he's out here being a nug, and she is kind of acting like a bonquisha with money. So it's not a good look.
Do we
While
really
I'm creating a baby, me and my man were very supportive of each other.
There was all sorts of speculation. Is she not? Did you decide that you weren't ready to talk about it? What was your thinking there? Why did you think, okay, now I'm going to talk about it?
By the way, now that I talked about it, y'all better get my album. Y'all wanted to know, right? Now y'all know. Now y'all could buy my album so I could buy Pampers and diapers and all that type of stuff. I told y'all, now go support my album because I'm a mother of 4 now.
Yes.
But no, I just was like, can I just say it on my own time? Like, I'm not hiding.
Yeah, on my own time.
Like on my own time. Yeah, it's like on my own terms. Let me close some deals first. You know what I'm saying? Let me close some deals first. And it's like, you know what? You don't really want to say right away that you're pregnant. Like, it's like, let me see a couple of more sonograms. Let my baby be healthy. And you know what's so crazy? I haven't till today. Matter of fact, I have to tell them this week before this interview come out. I haven't even told my parents.
No way, Cardi.
I haven't told my parents. They just be looking at me like,
Cardi. Wait. Back up. Why haven't you told them?
Because I'm scared of them. I'm very scared of them.
You're pregnant by Stefon Diggs. Now, this is interesting because allegedly...
And there's shame in the rooms. Call it what it is. So if your parents are married people, they like, okay, you Cardi B to the world, but you my daughter. So you are a married woman walking in my house pregnant by another man. Of course you don't want to tell your daddy. There is shame.
See, there we go. And you can't ignore that as a man. As a loving father, you cannot ignore that fact. If you do, some dads would. Cardi most likely paying the bills, and you a sorry ninja if you don't lovingly hold your daughter accountable for her heinous actions. And he does. That's why she won't go to him. Yeah, deliver that message. See that? They up here congratulating her. But go to your dad. Hey, Pop. No, I'm married and all, but got knocked up by my boyfriend. You proud of me, Pop? No, disgusted.
Yeah, and I think it's more of a cultural thing too, because Cardi B, she's like a Latina, maybe Dominican or from somewhere down there. I don't really know, but I think it's a cultural thing because she knows that, it's not acceptable, her behavior and her actions in being married and being pregnant by somebody else and all these kids and with Stefon carrying on, having all these babies and stuff. It's not a good look. So I can see why it shouldn't be acceptable in our culture, but it's not acceptable in her culture. So I think that plays a role too.
Yeah, and some people will say, she's a 304. Obviously, she's been in the strip clubs. Well, some of that stuff she can sort of hide and deceive her parents. But when you walk in here pregnant, that's on the table. So
she having Irish twins by 2 different men.
Madness.
Why haven't you told them?
Because I'm scared of them. I'm very scared of them.
You're pregnant by Stefon Diggs. Now, this is interesting because allegedly, when she was pregnant with Offset's child, this was Offset was saying that Stefon Diggs was doing this when she was pregnant with his baby. What sounds? Offset, stop the show. The last one might not be your baby either. Woo! Now, there she's saying that her and her man are supportive of each other. They care about each other.
Stop the cap.
And all of that jazz. And of course, people on the black internet have been weighing in on the subject.
Oh, what? She's pregnant. Like, y'all ain't got to take care of the baby. Y'all acting like the baby. She gonna drop the baby off at y'all house. Like, relax, calm down. Like, we don't be talking about y'all when y'all be on y'all 15 baby dad.
Now, this person is saying it ain't none.
There we go.
Of our business.
She ain't say it's none of our business. She says none of their. Let's be careful of who she's talking to. She said y'all on y'all 10th baby daddy, this and that. She talking to Bonquisha, the Bonquisha News Network, our journalists. All right, leave them alone. They can say whatever they want.
Let's keep that same energy for Goofy Cuz Nick. She stated, why y'all worried about Cardi B having another baby? Outside of, she is inside the marriage, just the wrong way. Why y'all worried about her baby? She ain't about to drop the kid off at y'all doorstep. Had that same energy for Goofy Cuz Nick Cannon. He ain't about to drop his kids off on y'all doorstep. So why y'all worried?
And Bonquisha News Network, we all know they're coming, and they need to be worrying more about Cardi O and not Cardi B. So they're coming, bonnets and all, big bonnets and blowed out.
About y'all when y'all be on y'all 15 baby dad.
Now, this person is saying it ain't none of our business, but that ain't every fan.
So she just confirmed what we all already knew, that she's pregnant. But not just pregnant. She's pregnant by her boyfriend while still being married. Child, I'm not blaming this on ghetto. That shit is third world country. And what makes it even more third world country, that bitch just had a baby by her husband like 3 days ago. Don't even know the fucking baby's name at this point. She don't even know fucking name. That baby don't know her.
Woo! Damn, she's saying that Cardi B is out here thotting it up. Stop the show. I mean, well, I don't want to say nothing because Cardi B be suing people. So, but anyways, we're all entitled to our own opinion, right? And it is interesting that she just had a baby and she's getting out of marriage and then getting into a relationship with a man, Stefon Diggs, who just had like 1 or 2 other kids at the same time he was with Cardi B. But I'll come back to that much later. But again, there are more thoughts on this pregnancy.
First of all, I don't know. I think it's a little weird to say, I'm so happy that Cardi is finally happy after her messy divorce because now she has a boyfriend and a baby on the way.
She's not divorced. So stop. All right. Offset ain't signed no papers yet. Offset getting his ducks in a row because he about to cash out. Yeah. Offset, okay, you knocked up. Okay, judge, let me build my case. And when I walk up out of here, I ain't paying no child support. She's going to be paying me alimony, separation, all that.
There you go. Keep cheering for this madness. And they don't care. This is how you can always tell they have a bias, just extreme misinformation. Oh, messy divorce. It ain't even happened. Y'all made that up because y'all the guy in the Democratic echo chamber dare not say it like that. She is pregnant by her boyfriend while still married. There is nothing worse. And that brother Offset is taking an internet broadcasted black pill, barbed wire black pill. That's egregious.
I mean, how she got herself in this situation is just beyond baffling to me. Like y'all just said, she literally just had a baby by Offset, and her parents are Latin. I'm assuming that they are probably Catholic. She's not even divorced from her first husband, which is blasphemous in the first place, that you would be married and pregnant with another man's baby. And then you got to think like these men are not of Cardi's culture, family's culture. That's another thing. So it's like now you know, whatever their opinions were of Offset, which I'm probably sure weren't the best with the way that she was airing out their business when they were married, because I can't see her mother thinking that would be a good idea for Cardi to be dragging her husband like that through the media. But now this is where we're at. Like, the parents are going to see that this is not an Offset or a Black culture problem. This is a, like the lady said, unfortunately, I'm sorry, don't shoot the messenger, a third world country problem. That's what the lady, Dominican Republic, this is where her family is from. Is this how they do they get married to men and then have babies by other men? What are the statistics of the Dominican Republic's paternity fraud cases? Like, when we were calling out the numbers of Jamaica, what are the numbers of the Dominican Republic? You know what I mean? And is her last baby Stefon Diggs' baby? Because O'Shea said it. Offset was claiming that Stefon Diggs was doing this while she was pregnant with the last baby. It's just a hot mess. And for the people in the chat calling out Gail, honey, really, the elders, y'all don't ever, there's no pushback for Cardi. You just gonna sit up here and act like she's divorced from Offset. She's not divorced from Offset. This is nasty. If a man was up here having an interview with Gayle King, like an R. Kelly, God forbid, or some other man, P. Diddy, and he had 2 women pregnant at the same time, which Diddy did. He had Pumpkin pregnant and he had Kim pregnant. They were dragging him. People gave him pushback on that. People still ask him, like, hey, Chance and the twins, they're all about the same age, and Kim was friends with her and you had a baby. They still give him pushback and try to make him accountable for those bad decisions. But Gail is just like, oh, you're having a baby? Wonderful. Congratulations to you. There's nothing to be there's nothing to congratulate her on. She's being a 304.
Way, we don't really need men to validate that we're valuable after our relationships end with other men. It's okay. There are other great things about us. And also, having a baby is not inherently synonymous with happiness for women.
I promise you I ain't want to talk about it, but everybody and their mama, all my followers asking me about this. Listen, I already made that video about Cardi B. And I'm going to just say this. I knew she was pregnant. She not pregnant. They didn't break up. That man don't want Cardi. He manipulated and used her the same way Offset did. I'm going to just tell you something, right? It doesn't matter how pretty you are, how much money you have. If you have low self-esteem, the way you feel about you, your self-esteem and your self-love gonna dictate the experience you have with people that cross your path. People use Cardi, and I hate that for her. From her friends to probably her family to the men she deal with. It has a lot to do with how she feels about herself and her self-esteem. But that's a self problem. That's something you got to take care of on your own for you. But I'm going to just say this. The divorce is not even final. And in some states, if not all, I don't know. But in a lot of states, I'm going to just say this. A lot of y'all may not know that. But her being pregnant by another man, if that divorce is not final before she give birth, Offset is responsible for that baby. Yeah. How about that before a kicker? You don't understand what I'm saying? This woman is still legally married. Divorce has not been finalized. And she got to be about 6 months pregnant.
That part. So it's a rabbit hole, right? So if Stefon Diggs simply say that ain't my kid, they will put it on. Offset is the father by default. He does not have to claim the kid. And then another thing, they keep saying Cardi B insecure. No, I think Cardi B is a little bit slow, respectfully. Y'all heard her talk before. I used to think she was like really slow. Yeah. Yeah, she get to talking like that. She gives short bus energy, but somehow most of society is on a short bus, so they going along with it.
But shoot, man, I got to believe that that Cardi got a little touch, a little smidge of herself. Like you said, though, she just burst out, have fits that occurred, and and all that. The sound like what is that? Sound like a dying cat. Ow.
Yeah, and with the whole Offset situation, so I know they're getting a divorce. Now, can he expedite the divorce before this baby is born so he's not held responsible? Or how is that going to work in court? Because that's a big deal.
I think that because this is so what is broadcasted, I don't think he'll have any problem, clearing himself of responsibility over this bastard child. Because of how it's broadcasted, because they ain't got to take nobody's word for it. Like, roll the footage, look at what was transpiring.
If that divorce is not finalized before she gives birth, understand under the court of law, Offset is legally responsible for that child. So Stefon Diggs ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? He done already had like 2 kids this year, didn't he? Didn't like 2 women have his kid this year? And Cardi finna have one by him? I mean, come on, man. This all self-esteem. And even though she has the financial means to take care of however many babies she want to have, the level of toxicity that goes on under her roof is going to be damaging to those kids. And I hope when they grow up, they don't want to be like her or deal with a woman like her or whatever.
And I am so tired of people like associating me with somebody that is from the past. Like, cause I filed for divorce a year ago. That should be very clear. I don't deal with that. I don't mess with that. I don't have no contact with that.
She filed for divorce from rapper Offset in July of 2024. The couple was married for 7 years and have 3 children together. The divorce has not yet been finalized. One of the songs I think is very powerful on your new record, Man of Your Word. The lyrics about that.
Yeah.
7 years, you said, I admit it wasn't all bad. Skeletons in my closet too. As a wife, I should have realized when you were hurt, but instead I put my music first. But I really do wish you the best. Continue being a winner. If I had one wish, I wish you would have been a man of your word.
Yeah, well, I just wish he was a better person.
Huh. Oh my God. We talking about Cardi B and Offset. All right. We ain't about to get all poetic. We ain't talking about some fairy tale. This ain't Cinderella. We ain't going down this rabbit hole. She goes, oh my God, go ahead.
She tried. That was sweet, huh? She said, I'm sorry I chose my music career over your feelings. That let us know the dynamic of that. Shout out to what's the brother Charleston White. He talked about this. He said the brother Offset ain't stand a chance. That NFL caliber athlete, and this Cardi B, these sisters, they like what they like. They like raging meat. They like the hunch. That athlete, this drunk, intoxicated, high rap artist can't compete with this athlete. It don't work that way. So, but that Cardi B, she still hurt. She still want him. 7. I didn't know it's together for 7 years and 3 kids. I thought they had 2. I don't follow them. You don't get over that.
Married for 7 years.
7
They were together probably 10 years. He in line for some alimony.
Man, yes, married 7 years. That's a shush. That's a.
In Georgia, he's gonna definitely get alimony. That baby is a Georgia judge is not gonna like the fact that she was pregnant with another man's baby, publicly touting this relationship around while she's still married. So he probably will get what he requests of whatever the alimony would be or the settlement, like that lump sum. She might have to write him a check to go out of this, so, and he already got girls in the house, the little mansion that she got out in Sandy Springs that she says she hasn't been living in. It's girls taking pictures in the house, but it's like, of course he can do this now that you're like 8 months pregnant with another man's baby. So you've kind of like shot yourself in the foot here. This wasn't a smart move monetarily. Like,
I would say he need to clean up his lifestyle a little bit as well, because he should be, trying to get custody. That's where his ball lies, not only get all the alimony or whatever, but try to get the custody to where you ain't paying her any child support or anything. So, but he need to clean his life up so he can get these things in line.
There you go.
Yeah.
There These ninjas love capping, cap and be Mr. Goody Two Shoes and make it look good in front of the judge. I agree, Miss X.
But Offset has a whole offspring of his own. I think he has 4 before he even got with Cardi B. And then he had 4 with her. And so he has a lot of things that he needs to clean up. And he's not innocent because he knew where she was, before she got on Love and Hip Hop and before all that. He knew exactly what he was dealing with. And so you can't be surprised at the end of the day. I mean, it is ratchet, but the fact that she's pregnant by another man and she's still married to you, but you knew the type of woman she was. She was already on ratchet time from jump. So
yes,
man.
Yeah, Stefon Diggs and Offset are the same person. Only thing is, Stefon Diggs is more richer. So she's not gonna be able to tell him what to do. She's not even gonna come close how Offset was sometimes at home.
I was thinking the same thing. They're the same archetype. Yep.
Their name is like they have the same exact letters in their name.
They was friends too. When they was friends. Yeah, I think Stefon Diggs was like his favorite athlete. That is wicked.
But it is what it is.
But
Be
now,
a better person for your kids.
you have the 3 children to raise with him. Do you think you all will be able to co-parent? Is that something you think about or you discuss?
I think like not right now. Not right now. Not right now. I don't really have hate in my heart anymore. I think he has like some type of hate in his heart right now. And I don't know how long that's going to take. Because somebody could say it out their mouth, but the action is not. I don't know how long that's going to take for him, but that's always been my wish. I get along with everybody that I dated. Like, it's like, if we all move on, there shouldn't be no animosity. Your life, my life, separate. We should be able to raise kids. We should be able to ask each other.
And there lies the problem. She gonna say, I've been able to move on from everybody I dated. This is not a date. This is your damn husband and the father of 3 of your children. And ain't no just you go that way, I go this. No, y'all stuck.
She ain't stuck. She done got stuck up under Stefon Diggs. Huh? Ain't that what these modern folks that don't have the ability to be vulnerable say? That the quickest way to get over somebody is to get up under somebody else, and she did. She ain't thinking about Offset. She got new meat all up and through her. And how do we have proof? Because she's pregnant.
But she acts like she's in a better position. You went from being somebody's wife and having a whole family to being basically like a side chick because he has, new babies and babies on the way right along with you. So you can't be just portraying that you're happy with all this chaos going on and you're about to bring a baby into this world. This is ghetto. The
questions we should be able to be like, hey, look what one of the kids just did. Look at this. Look at the report card.
To be able to celebrate your children together.
Yeah, we should be able to celebrate, but it's not about the kids. One thing I'm learning is not about the kids.
What's it about?
I don't know.
Cardi B pregnant by Stefon Diggs? You don't say. Didn't I say that something like this was probably gonna happen? If you don't remember, let me remind you. Y'all sitting up, she just having her fun. Y'all always just having y'all fun. And then next thing you know it, y'all be pregnant. Right? How many of y'all was having fun and then you ended up with a baby that wasn't supposed to come from that fun? Because that's what be the problem. It don't be that y'all go out here and y'all be dealing with dudes and you be responsible and you make sure that you don't end up getting pregnant by these dudes that you so-called having fun with. Y'all like to go out here, have fun, be reckless, and then end up with permanent situations off of temporary situations, right? Y'all get with these men who known to be problematic and have histories of not doing well with other women. And then you have your fun and then you end up part of the baby mama crew. And as much as I would love to run with this and be like, oh my God, I can see the future. I'm like, that's so Raven. No, the truth of the matter is y'all girls is just all the same. Y'all all do the same thing.
The only difference between the women judging Cardi and Cardi is that she kept her baby. Y'all bitches done moved on, fucked right after y'all old relationship, got pregnant and killed that child. Probably like 30 times, insides toe up. She decided to keep her baby and now it's World War III. Whoop-de-doo, like.
I remember when I lost my mind. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind.
One thing about the gynocracy, if you piss it off, it will start cannibalizing itself. So this is what you are seeing. They're eating each other. So she said, yeah, what about y'all going down to the chop shop? Let's just start hurling insults.
Hurling egregiosities. Is that a thing, G Honda? Hurling egregiosities? Got to put the bar even lower. What's worse than getting knocked up by your boyfriend while you're still pregnant? Getting knocked up by your boyfriend while you're still pregnant and then going to the chocolate shop. Gotta get just dark a second. Then she smiles about it. This is why this goofy gender war is so bad, because there's no sense of atonement or shame for anything they say or do. I don't understand how a woman can reference the chop shop without getting a somber tone, man. My goodness. She said it in joke. Said y'all do it 30 times. Hee hee.
Who cares? They got the money. They can take care of their baby. Who cares? Then a lot of y'all feel some type of way about who she chose to move on with. We don't know how that man treats her outside of social media, what he does for her. So if she can see a future with him, it is what it is. Then some of y'all feel like, oh, it was too soon. She just got divorced or she just left her husband. If I left the nigga today, I'm outside tomorrow. The fuck, what are we waiting on? That man cheated on her and dogged her out the whole relationship. He cheated while they was together. How long do y'all think women are supposed to sit in the house and cry and be sad and be depressed about a man who didn't deserve them in the first place,
Look at these women. It's a prototype. I mean, if you looked at her before she even said a word, you say, do she identify with the Cardi B's of the world, or do she identify with respectable, wife-minded women? Instantly Cardi B in them. So this is what you get.
The first, not the latter. Men, if it look like a duck and quack like a duck, it is not a gerbil. And if it is a gerbil, it's okay to be wrong every now and again. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, in this day and age, dare I say, you can, to some degree, judge a book by its cover whenever the cover looks like that. It's very easy to judge it.
Yeah, and what's wrong with healing and taking the time out to, just kind of learn and grow before you get into the next relationship? Just hopping, from D to D, from day to day. That's not how you get over a relationship. You got to take the time to figure it out, and it doesn't sound like she's doing it. It doesn't sound like Cardi did it. It looks like she's preparing for the next little Valentine red light special going on in the background.
I was just about to say she getting ready for a tip drill, Ebony.
Right.
Are those the Christmas decorations for last year or the Valentine's Day decorations from this year? Either way it goes, girl, you are busted and disgusted. Okay, those eyelashes look crusty.
Eyebrows.
Yeah, what is that?
Red
It's like
eyebrows.
Halloween.
Yeah, she fiery.
What are we waiting for? What are we waiting to get back outside for? What are we waiting to get back in the field for? The niggas are outside today. The niggas was outside yesterday. And you sit in the house crying for what? The same man you crying over outside fucking bitches, fucking punks. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in women sitting in the house and crying and being stressed and depressed about a piece of man for long periods of time. That I just don't believe in that. Life is too short. Have fun. Have a ball. Get back outside. Live life. Hello?
Double Dega, Betty, hey! Buddy, what's up, what's up? Congratulations on Modern Drama, dropping tomorrow. You like some of my videos on TikTok, by the way, because I did the dance trend. Your last album versus I Am the Drama. Wait, let me get her right here. Scared in the way you'll do nothing. This party in the motherfucking building.
Well, like this one,
Yeah.
like I feel like the other one I rushed
Yeah.
to put out.
Yeah.
I didn't even have physical sales.
Yeah.
This one, like I took clearly my time.
Yo, Dega Betty in the building, baby! Yeah! Double Dega Betty, hey!
She out there twerking in the streets. This is a married woman pregnant by her boyfriend twerking in the streets. Huh. And then she come out here. They say it's her first album she dropped in 8 years. So, she back out here on the 304 stroll. She need that money on. The bread drying up. She was eating good. And then Cardi said, I got to drop something. This baby coming.
Y'all don't see the writing on the wall. I didn't know that. It's been that long since now that's why she out here all but begging people to buy her album, and she doing all these publicity stunts. I've been seeing them. She walking around like she handing out her CDs in a box and stuff. Yeah, keep it up. This does not end well at all. See this. They keep trying to, the Democratic echo chamber acting like, oh, it's okay, Cardi, have fun, enjoy your life. She's not having fun nor enjoying her life. How in the world do you go from being married for 7 years and then you think it's good to advise this woman to just go out to the streets the next day? Kev said it best. You need to wait at least half the time you was married to really just purge that man out your system. Attempt to. That ninja is still swimming around inside Cardi.
Hey, don't take
Okay. Cardi B is being dragged after officially announcing she's pregnant with her fourth baby, and also clarify that it is Stefon Diggs' child. Now, the reason she's being dragged through the mud, because one, she's still married, which can affect the outcome of the divorce proceedings. Secondly, because Stefon Diggs just had a baby. The baby's only under 6 months. Thirdly, she's known him less than a year, already has 3 kids. That's put a lot of people in a frenzy. Everyone already knows that Stefon Diggs has a kind of wild animal party type. It's like when they were on that yacht and he was doing that stuff. This is why people were mad that Cardi was pregnant. Now, for me, I would say it's clear and evident Cardi doesn't care if a man has multiple baby mamas. Doesn't care. You see that clearly with Offset because he has multiple baby mamas before they got married. But one thing I'll give Cardi B the benefit of the doubt, fucking her for having multiple baby daddies. I mean, y'all got multiple baby daddies. It's crazy. Should she have rushed to get pregnant after still healing from her previous relationship and marriage? Absolutely not. Not to mention that Blossom just turned 1. Now, motherhood is a very different story when you have chefs, drivers, cleaners, everything in the world. I just hope that Offset is throwing up, choking, and crying.
I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs. I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other.
Stefon, the baby rumors true? The baby rumors? Who is that? You? Oh, my personal life? Yeah. I told you about that. I won't talk too much about my personal life, but I heard about it.
Any celebrations that we'll see?
We'll see.
Huh. Yeah. He too nonchalant. He too cool for school. All right. He said, look, you know I ain't talking about my baby mamas. So here we go. Y'all keep talking about them. I'll pull a couple of them up here. He got a certain type of woman he go for. All right. They all look like Cardi B. Huh? They all look like Cardi. He got something he like, dear.
That's amazing.
Oh.
He got a type.
Stefon Diggs and his baby mamas.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
6-month-old.
That's amazing. Y'all don't understand how these ninjas pull up to the hood. They in the hood, and it be whole movies pulling up to the hood spot to have these baby showers. Girl, you Stefon Diggs coming into town. Oh, y'all don't understand the ignorance. Y'all only getting a touch. It's so much.
Yeah, and the sad part is this is not going to be a happily ever after for Cardi B and Stefon. He's going to move on and he's going to continue to get more women pregnant, and she's going to be back on, doing what she does. So it's just an all around L, but let's just pray for the babies all involved. That's it.
She gonna be back on IG disrespecting, cussing them out, going off, screaming, hollering, and throwing a tantrum like she did with Offset.
These sisters don't care because the simps, they all got this kid. They all got bastard kids. Let's talk about it. These the type of sisters, because of their physical aesthetics, they go ahead and get a simp to marry them. Yeah, every last one of them. Yes, they will.
That was the brother Stefon Diggs. Got many kids. And he got a lot of different rumors as well. Like you said, allegations out there about him being zesty, and he got sued by a man. Some man was suing him, claiming they was together. So this stuff been going for a while. He got a strange lifestyle, but allegedly.
I didn't know he had those rumors about him being like from a complaint from a male. I didn't know that, but that goes like hand in hand with like her freakiness that she likes to rap about. So maybe that's the thing that got them together. I mean, and he was having relations with her while she was pregnant with the other guy. So I guess you have to be somewhat kinky to be knocking down somebody else's wife while she's pregnant with their kid. So I believe it.
If I was going to state the obvious, I would speak on all the videos and information I've been receiving about him having other people pregnant right now. There's multiple girls. I cannot keep up with the girls that are saying they are pregnant by Stefon Diggs as we speak. While you were pregnant, he was literally doing pink lines on the boats off, just bikini lines. But he's your safe space. Go off. Here is where I'm like, we're not addressing the true elephant in the room, okay? And Dumbo is roaring because a young man named Chris Blake Griffith, who I'm going to say allegedly, but I completely believe was Stefon Diggs' ex-boyfriend. And I'm not no Tasha K, baby. I'm not coming with no BS. I'm coming with some stuff that if she took me to court, she wouldn't want to because she wouldn't want to reveal this. Chris Blake Griffin is currently suing Stefon Diggs for sexual assault, and for having him robbed of what I think are chains that he gave him. Now, first off, when
that was his boy, as you can see, this light-skinned brother here. All right. There's videos of them, you know, always hanging out on private jets and stuff. And the dude claimed that they was together. I don't know, allegedly, allegations. And now he's suing them.
That's wicked. Listen here, man. I hate the allegations. I hate the allegations. But man, this your boy. And now he turn around saying this. I ain't never run into those stories in my life. No, without it being true, respectfully. I hate the allegations, but dang.
Yeah, it sounds like maybe on one of them little freaky nights, you know, she was already talking about how he was on the boat doing all the extras. So maybe those type of you know, chemicals or substances make you, you know, go above and beyond with the freakiness. And that could it's allegations, but it could have occurred. I don't know. I don't know why anybody would lie about that. And she says that she has proof. So
when Joy Chavez, when she started going with Trayvon Diggs, I started researching the brother. I was single, ready to mingle. I was like, look, what's going on with Trayvon Diggs' brother? Is he single too? So I go search his page. I look and see he got a boyfriend.
And that's the thing. So Stefon Diggs' brother, who is Trayvon, they both in the NFL. I believe his brother used to play for the Cowboys. Not sure if he still do, but he, you know, his brother got a kid by Joy Chavez, one of Future's baby mamas. So Stefon Diggs' brother got a kid by him and Future share a baby mama. And then now Stefon Diggs and Offset share a baby mama. It's real messy.
yeah, and Bow Wow. Doesn't Bow Wow have a baby
Bow Wow.
too?
Yeah, she had Bow Wow and Future and Stefon Diggs' brother.
A blonde, blue-eyed boyfriend. And this young man, Chris Blake Griffin, had a child. All the videos and all the photos on his page at that time, before Cardi B, was all him, Chris Blake Griffin, and the son. So it gave very sweet gay couple raising their children. And I said, oh, period. He's eccentric. He's got red nail polish, black nail polish, along with his boyfriend. He's queer. I'm living. I'm loving it. Hope he drops a like fashion line soon. We're gonna love it. Then he started dating Cardi B. So that's weird. That's suspicious. But then when the ex-boyfriend, who I am going to call the ex-boyfriend, although I'm going to say allegedly, came out and said that he was assaulted and robbed, I had to dig deeper into that. So let's read. This is my life we're talking about. I don't know what you do with yours, but my life, but I be doing some ish with mine. So it means something. So it means something. I'm speaking from the perspective of the fact. So to denounce the spreading of any misinformation, here's a synopsis. I'm familiar with Marshawn, Marshawn, because of his half-brother. I was designing Leon, his half-brother's clothing line that resembles that of the Forever 21 men's line.
I'm not doing this with her. All right. Long story short, all right, this guy's he claims that Stefon Diggs assaulted him actually and had him robbed for chains. They said maybe Stefon bought him the chains and had kind of like the allegations they was putting on Shannon Sharp and his design. These dudes be dressing these dudes. I don't know nothing about it. I don't need no grown man tell me what the hell I need to wear, but I don't know.
Yeah, yes, you do. You know that right. Man, listen here. I believe that in this day and age, we need to take a conscious stance on masculinity. A conscious. Don't be letting stuff slide, man. Like we got to take a hard stance because look, it's so easy to have zesty and bussy realizations. Goodness.
Yeah, you can't dress me up. Certain things. So y'all moving the line. Shout out to my guy Jay Prince. I seen he was getting his hair braided by a man during his live stream. Y'all doing too much. He was getting weaved. Jay Prince was getting weaved.
Taylor. Now a tailor. No, I truly feel that men tailors.
Yes, that's
make
fine.
sure no man tailor a suit like a man.
Different story. Yeah, that's a whole. You moving the goal line. That's a tailor for a suit.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm talking about a stylist. A dude come to your house telling you your drawers and your stuff.
No.
He taking his male stylist to games.
Jay Prince getting extensions? Yeah. See what I mean? No.
Yeah, getting extensions. That's a whole rabbit hole though, but just masculinity I was trying to hit on. We got to stand on it.
He take me out. Yeah, that stance like that. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Yeah, we saw that, Rose. Rose be over there in the chat now. Stay from over there, Rose.
Yeah, Rose a fan. Rose be trying to pitch woo with Jay Prince.
In the meantime, we're going to take Cardi B, Stefon, all the zestiness, Offset, everybody, Glaze Galaxy.
Yeah, go on, glaze each other.
We got us the gun line. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.